choose to support United Way because of the community focus. I'm not giving to just any nonprofit where I don't know where my dollars are going. I see those dollars in our community and the difference it's making. And I think that's the biggest impact, where you can actually see where it's going and how it's helping our neighbors or our friends or our coworkers. The kind of realization I had that this is something I wanted to do, I wanted to give back, was when I was 18, I was pregnant. I had joined a single moms group. I didn't know anyone. I didn't know what I was going to do. I was terrified. And a bunch of the local nonprofits in our community got together to create an event for all of the single moms. And when we walked in, there were rows and rows of clothes and toys and books. And we were told that there was items donated, but what we didn't realize when we went up to shop the rows was these were all brand new items, tags still on it. They let us take as many bags as we could carry. And that's when I first felt what it was like to be on the receiving end of giving. And we had a speaker that night, and you could feel the gratitude in the room. And she just asked us, when she looked upon everyone, and just said, all I ask is that when you get to a point in your life that you can pay it forward, we ask that you do. And when you're at a point in your life when you can do this for someone else, remember this moment. And that kind of stuck with me the past 10 years. And when I started working for TD Bank and I got into a place that I could give back, United Way felt like the right fit, just because of the community involvement and everything United Way does. So my parents actually live in Greenville, South Carolina as well. They work for TD Bank too, so they followed me to TD. They were there for me when I had my son Ryland, and they actually introduced me to several nonprofit organizations. They weren't in a point in their life where they could raise their kids and my child, so they helped lay down the stepping stones to where I needed to be. And then when we all moved to Greenville together, we all worked with TD together, and we all give to United Way together.
Well, I think everybody needs to be involved in their community. It takes a village, and I stand by that. I did not grow up in a very conventional home, and I needed a lot of services when I was younger as well. So I always take the attitude that I always wanted to give back. When you have the ability to give back, it just changes something in you. When you can see what your contribution does for someone else, it makes you a different person.
When people are thinking about giving their money, you can give your time, you can give your money, but when you're thinking about giving your money to an organization, you often wonder, what's happening with the money, and are people being directly impacted by the funds that you give? And because our family, with our daughter Nikki especially, we got to see that firsthand, but we've seen so many cases where United Way has helped people. So we know giving money to United Way, that it actually helps people, and we've seen it with our own eyes. We've seen it in our own family, and we know that that organization is worthy of your donations and of your time.